Hello everyone, I've got a haul video for you today, mainly homeware, little bits of decorations and stuff we bought for Halloween, a couple of bits for Christmas. We went shopping yesterday in the Bristol Imperial Retail Park, and we also popped in at a couple of other places around the outskirts of Bristol. So I'll show you everything I bought in order of the shops I went in. So I shall start with Homesense. I'd never been in Homesense before, so that was quite exciting. Actually, I haven't got much to show you, but this is what I did get. A pretty basic thing, but a copper potato peeler. I really like the look of it, not just because it's copper, but because it's short. You can tell that men design potato peelers because the handles are just so far away from the blade, so sometimes it's really hard to get that action, you know, when you've got your thumb behind. Anyway, so this one was a nice little diddy one, and I'm hoping that will make peeling vegetables much more comfortable. Oh, by the way, I'll put prices up. I won't say them because I'll have to spend hours looking through receipts while trying to film, but I will put the prices of everything up on the screen, so if you're interested in purchasing these things, that could help you out. And so that's that. Jude picked up this mug which says, "I can't adult today." That's quite a cool looking mug, I have to say. I also bought some Christmas decorations. These are really cool icicles, and I'm kind of wondering if I should have got more now, because we've got a few glass icicles already, and they are my favourite Christmas decorations. And these are wiggly, and Jude pointed out they look a bit like Harry Potter ones. That's them. So like that. Also picked this up. It was a shame they only had one of them because I've got a couple of members of my family that I know would love this. I don't know, I might try and get these for presents, Christmas presents. But look, there's the famous 5 splendid notes for every occasion. Tear out invitations, notelets, thank yous. It's just really cool, and it says things like smashing, absolutely smashing on it, and ahoy there, the adventure is about to begin, and then there's a checklist. I just love it. I was brought up on Famous 5. I still love Famous 5. I think Enid Blyton books are fantastic, so I loved this, and yeah, had to get it really. I also bought this really deep pink dish. The colours in my kitchen are pink and green, and it's actually quite difficult to find cookware that goes with that scheme, particularly pink, which is a shame. But yeah, I've got a really nice big dish. I've got a few smaller ones, but when you're cooking for more than 4 people, or you want to cook more, cook a bit extra for leftovers, then this is what I need. So I was quite pleased to find that. What else did we buy in Homesense? One of our main missions for the day was also to look for Halloween decorations, trying to find tasteful things. We did find a few things, but we were very keen to put them up, so we actually put them around the house yesterday evening. When I finish doing what's around me, I'll take the camera around the house and show you the Halloween bits and pieces that we bought as well. A couple of things from Homesense, although I don't know whether they had a big Halloween section in this particular one, but there wasn't much there when we got there. There was like a last chance bargains bit, and then a very small display at the front of the shop. So there wasn't actually a lot to choose from, although you did have to go around the shop to find other things. I did find a glass pumpkin that I'm regretting I left behind. It was only £8. I didn't put it in the trolley straight away because I was worried that I'd smash it whilst pushing the trolley around the shop, and then I just forgot. I forgot to put it back in my trolley. So yeah, I'm regretting that got left behind in Homesense because it was really pretty. It was like cobwebby and sort of dusky looking. Yeah, anyway, you win some, you lose some. So that's everything to show you from Homesense. So I've also got things from the Range, Hobbycraft and Ikea. I'll show you the stuff from the Range next. This is actually for rain, just one very large artificial rose. And then they've got some gorgeous Christmas decorations, particularly if you want white and pale gold things or woodlandy things. Yeah, I might have to pay the Range another trip before Christmas because there was some nice stuff, and I didn't even pick up a basket. If I'd had a basket in my hand, I think a few more things would have gone in it, but I ended up carrying these under my arm. These are, yeah, candles, sort of not candlesticks because they're just flat on the top, but candle bases, candle holders. And behind me I've got these 2 large purple floral candles which go rather nicely, so I think these will end up on my mantelpiece behind me at Christmas. And to give you a closer look, you can see there's a deer. Hide my face. You can see a deer carved into the wood. I love it, beautiful. I do like those, I was quite pleased with that find. I also managed to get glitter everywhere, particularly at the till when she was counting out how many strands I had. So I'm leaving these in the bag for now so I don't make too much mess. But I bought 4 glitter garlands. Oh no, I'm just going to have to get them out. That'll have to do. So they're like all leafy and just covered in silver glitter. I thought these would be perfect for going across our big beam in the living room. We've had this sort of metal starry garland across there forever. We've had that in the old house. I think we've had that right from our very first house about 20 years ago. And half the stars have fallen off, so I thought it was time to replace them. And I loved these. These are really pretty. And quite a good price, because I've seen things similar that I've been tempted by that cost double, so pleased with that. Never been in the range before either. That was my first experience there. I really liked it. I actually felt the quality in there was better than the stuff in Homesense. Looking around Homesense, particularly at the Halloween decorations, yeah, I don't know, I just wasn't all that impressed, to be honest. The prices in the range were much better for better quality stuff, so that's where I'm going to be heading next time. And I picked up this, which I dithered about, but not for long. They've got a big section in there full of seaside related home decor, the sort of thing that really makes me want to have a holiday cottage in Cornwall. But I thought, actually, I was surprised that sort of thing wasn't on sale because it was very summery. But in our downstairs hallway, we are going to make it, well, we've already started, but we haven't properly done it, but we're making it Pirates of the Caribbean themed. We've already got a pirate's flag, some pirate cuffs. There's a driftwood tree sitting there. You know, we were sort of collecting things, we haven't put it together properly. That'll be a cool video. I'm looking forward to making that video and finishing it off. But the walls need painting. We might be changing the bookshelves, and bits and bobs still need to be done. But I thought this would look fantastic on the wall as you walk down into the basement. That's gonna go there, and I love it. The whole family loved it. Really piratey, really happy with that. I'll put that down here. Okay, next is Hobbycraft, and both Rain and myself bought one of these. A paper mache reindeer head. It was in their Christmas range. And yeah, we just had to have one each. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. Not sure whether we're going to decoupage or just paint. I like the idea of painting it maybe white with like silver metal flecks on the antlers. Not sure, I haven't decided, but loved it. Oh, I should have shown you the Halloweeny bits first we got from Hobbycraft. This, I'll show you this now. The glitter pumpkin. Does it come with a light inside? Oh, it does. Oh, it's a red light. That's cool. Can you see that it's red? It looks white, it looks yellow in there. Oh, it changes colour. That's why it changed colour. So that makes it even cooler, and that was a bargain. That was only £2, and now I wish we'd got more of those, particularly now I know it lights up like that. Yeah, that's cool. I'll put that back there for now. Probably won't stay there, but that'll do for now. Bought some spiderweb gold foil tape. To be honest, I'm not sure what we're going to use this for, but we've got it. Maybe if we get some Halloween bunting up that we haven't got any hooks for. I don't know, I always get a bit nervous about the fact that it might pull the paint off, but anyway, we'll see. The house needs repainting anyway. I bought this pack, a pack of little wooden pumpkin heads. I might put these across the mantelpiece here, or possibly across the shelves in that corner. Haven't decided yet. Back to Christmas. These sound so like, well, Father Christmas's sledge sounds like this, I know for a fact. I love it. And it's got these little tiny pine cones that have been painted white. I bought a little 3D pearl effect. I'm not sure what you call these. 3D, it just says 3D pearl effects from Dovecraft. I've got a couple of these. I love them for when you do handmade cards. All you need to do is dot these around and it suddenly looks so much more professional. Oh. Just wait while the tractor goes past. They're cutting the field at last. fantastic. I won't get so wet when I walk the dog. Okay, yeah, so I picked up one of these. It was only £1, I think. I'll check the receipt. But yeah, if you make handmade cards, a few dots of these just around the edge in a little pattern, and it just instantly raises the quality of your card, I feel. And I kind of wonder I should have picked more up, but I kind of need to downsize my crafty things. So anyway, I also bought this. This is Mirror Effect Leaves, silver finish with mirror effect. To be honest, I preferred the one that was matte silver, but this one was it a quarter of the price or half price? Anyway, no, half price. So this was £3.50. I think these sheets are normally £7, which was, that was a bit much, but I thought for £3.50 I would like to give this a try. And like I said, it might be these that I put onto the you know, just little flecks of this metal stuff on the antlers. That might be what I use. That was a bit of an impulse buy, I'll be honest. And also bought Jude. She's been after a horizontal A4 scrapbook for a while. Haven't actually been able to find one, so she just picked up a sketchbook instead, and she'll use that to keep her bits and pieces in. I think this is going to be a Christmas present because, yeah, sketchbooks are a lot more expensive than I realised. And lastly, I bought it in the Moment magazine. I really hope they haven't stopped making this magazine. I bought it for the first time, their first issue, which I think was July or August. Took it on holiday and really loved reading it, and I haven't been able to find it since in our local shop. And this is the October issue, which means it would have come out 1st of September, which is quite a long time ago now. Anyway, I'm rambling. I really like this magazine. I hope I can still find it. So that's everything from Hobbycraft. Ikea next. Okay, we're on to Ikea. I'll skip through some of the little things. Batteries, you can't go to Ikea without getting batteries. I bought a set of kitchen utensils. I actually only wanted one spoon. I have been looking for a spoon that's either in green or pink for ages, years in fact. And so they didn't sell these individually, so I got a pack. And this sort of quite mossy green. Not my favourite shade of green, but actually when I get round to doing the curtains in this room, these will match the curtains perfectly. So there we go, that's that. An eye mask for Chris. He picked it up, he wanted it. A mousse shaped silicone rubber cake tin, except it's not a tin because it's rubber. And it's a mousse shape. Again, that was for Chris really, because he likes mousses and cake. So yeah, that's why we bought that. And I bought 3 small pink plates. These aren't actually the ones I went to look for. Ikea used to do some more sort of delicate looking, vintagey looking pink plates, and those are the ones I really wanted, but they didn't have them. These will match those nice ones that you might have seen that I bought a while ago in Bristol. Actually, I'll go and get them. So these are the ones I bought a couple of months ago, and these are the ones in Ikea. They go really nicely together actually. Ikea also sold green ones, and we were tempted to get a few green ones as well, but we didn't really need them. What we need is pasta dishes, and there were none at all. So I don't know whether they've stopped doing pasta dishes in Ikea, I don't know. There was also no stationery there yesterday, which is a shame. I like looking around the stationery section. So I don't know what's going on with Ikea at the moment. I was a little bit disappointed. Pasta dishes, we need more. We're always eating pasta in this house. We've got 3 picture frames. This one is going to be for, I got Chris a poster for the circus that inspired the Beatles song, for the benefit of Mr. Kite, there will be a show tonight on trampolines, that one. I can't remember the title. Anyway, I've got the original, well, a copy of the original poster that I think it was Paul McCartney saw in Sevenoaks. A little story for you. And yeah, it's a vertical picture, so we won't be using any of these bits, but we think the frame will fit for that. Oh, the pink frame is for rain. Got this one for when we did our little trip around Italy 3 years ago. We bought some artwork in some of the places we visited, and sadly they've just sat in my room. They need properly framing. Anyway, we've got this frame for one of them, and I bought 2 old wooden frames from a jumble sale recently, so they'll fit 2 of the other pictures that are waiting to be put up on the wall, and I'll show you obviously when I do that. Bought Chris one of these laptop trays to put his laptop on in bed. They are a bit slippery. These ones aren't brilliant. There's no like lip to stop them slipping off. And then my other main reason for going to Ikea was to purchase some houseplants. I'm a bit late to the party on the houseplant front. I know they've been fashionable for the last few years, and I don't really have any. I've got a couple of orchids. This one, oh, you can't quite see the flowers. And one that I've had for a few years but hasn't flowered since I first bought it. But anyway, so I've got a very large peace lily. I don't know what its proper name is. Oh, Spathiphyllum. Spathiphyllum. There we are. I got one of those, a real one. I've actually just started doing up this corner of this room, and that's going to be in a separate video. So you'll see all these plants in situ in that video when I get a chance to finish it. But these plants are all mainly for there. So I've got this one. I've got this one, which is called Himalaya Mix. Pilia glaucophylla. That sounds like a horrible disease, but that's a really quite pretty one. I like that one. Got a few pots as well to put things in. This was one of them, and it's a bit twee, but I like it. Oh, this cute little orchid. This is actually Rain's purchase. I think that's going to go in her room. That was so sweet. Bought an ivy for trailing off the shelves. I kind of feel a bit silly buying an ivy. We've got so much ivy growing outside of our house, but I know if I dug it up and planted it, it wouldn't survive. So got one of these. And the other pots I bought, just a plain pink one. The shelves aren't massively sturdy, so I can't go too heavy with like thick terracotta ones, but this doesn't look cheap and plasticky, but it's fine. I also got a woven basket one. Haven't decided which plant's going in which pot yet. And I also bought two cute little silver metal ones. I also bought two fake plants. I'm not a fan of fake plants, but I do think these look quite realistic. They're sort of variegated in colour. But anyway, at a distance, I think these look fine. They are a bit shiny, but I think they're fine. Just to fill out the space a bit and to ease a bit of the pressure off me not killing everything. It'd be interesting to see whether I do manage to keep them alive or not, actually. Oh, we bought this bottle. I don't know, Chris was on the lookout for props for photographs. I think the plan is to fill this up with those little wire seed lights, you know, the little LED ones. And yeah, I can see that looking quite pretty. Actually, that would suit our pirate themed bit as well. We could get that in the hallway on the windowsill perhaps. And again, for props for pictures, we bought a bunch of artificial flowers. We've got loads of them, and I have to say, Ikea, these were 40p each. I've never seen artificial flowers so cheap. I mean, the bigger ones were obviously more expensive, but still, yeah, a hell of a lot cheaper than the one Rain bought in Homesense. So it was a shame that she saw that before we'd been to Ikea. But yeah, 40p each for these carnations. I think, yeah, they'd blend in quite well, wouldn't they? That's a pretty good imitation, I think. I think the idea is to scatter them around me while I'm laying on the grass or something. I'm not sure what envisioning. I'm not entirely sure what Chris is imagining for the photo shoot, but I think it's going to look good. I think these are going to look pretty. Also, a single red rose. Rain bought a couple more. She bought this little bunch. Really pretty colours. And then we've got these as well, these purple chrysanthemums, I think, or some sort of daisy, and a big pink one as well to look nice. They look quite nice together. I think for an Instagram photo, if you're at a distance, I don't know if it's going to be obvious that these aren't real, to be honest. Oh, and it's over here. And then lastly, we bought this really big magnolia branch. Look, it's like this. Hang on, I'll put it on, that's on the floor next to me. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I think that really does look real. Doesn't that look real to you? So yeah, for posing about it for Instagram photos, we've got a fake magnolia branch. Phew, that concludes all the stuff I've got around me that we bought. Yes, it was a little bit of a splurge. So now I'll show you the Halloween decorations that we bought. By the way, if you're looking for Halloween decorations, B&M were amazing. They had, it's not like they've got like tasteful pumpkin decorations or anything, but they've got some really cool spooky things, like the corpse bride type things and spooky dolls were amazing. We've got a couple of things from there actually. So I'm going to go around the room. These aren't going to be in any shop order, they'll just be in walking around the house order. everything. It's an hour journey away to get to these shops, so we don't go often, luckily. So that's that haul. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If so, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button below. It would be lovely to see you again. Let me know in the comments what your favourite items have been, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!